Okay, we're on. Good morning, everyone. It's me, Kate, and I'm making a video of Inanimate Insanity Hunger Games. This is completely unscripted, so you're gonna get my reactions to everything. Also, I didn't add images because I was lazy. So, as you can see, we have in District 1, the Bright Lights Friend Group, Fan, Test Tube, Light Bulb, and Paintbrush. District 2, we have the Grand Slams Alliance, Balloon, Suitcase, Nickel, and Baseball. District 3, we have Oche and Paper, and Pepper and Salt, the Yaoi and Yuri. District 4, we have the Purgatory Mansion Gang, Marshmallow, Apple, Bo, and Doe. District 5, we also have this group, Taco, Microphone, Knife, and Pickle. District 6, we have Trophy, Box, Cheesy, and Bomb, which they have some relation to each other, but not sure what. District 7, Tissue, Soap, Cherries, and Yin Yang. Then we started the Season 3 gang in District 8, Silver Spoon, Candle, Cabby, and Clover. District 9, we have Life Ring, Tea Kettle, Blueberry, and The Floor. District 10, we have Goo, Bot, Meatag, and Poppy. District 11, Teddy Bear, Spiky, Tapey, and... there's Jack. And then finally, District 12, Bonesaw, Magnet, Starfruit, and Cammy. As you can see, I added in the Season 4 people, as well as people who are now competing in Season 4 who haven't competed before. So, let's go. Okay, let's see. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Taco runs away, Candle runs away, Marshmallow and Box fight for a bag, Marshmallow gives up and retreats. I mean, fair. Teddy Bear grabs a sword, of course. Paper snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Why do you need... Oh yeah, it's medicine. Goo clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Good work. Tea Kettle runs away, Salt runs away, Paintbrush finds a canteen full of water. Pickle grabs a shovel, Poppy runs away, Jack runs away, Bo runs away. Doe, Blueberry, and Pepper work together to get as many supplies as possible. Interesting group. Cabby grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Fan runs away, Bonesaw runs away, Bot runs away, Cheesy runs away. Clover and Microphone fight for a bag. Clover strangles Microphone with the straps and runs. What? Dang, Clover. Trophy retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. I cannot speak. Lightbulb breaks Cherry's nose for a basket of bread. Dang, all this for bread. OJ runs away. Nickel takes a sickle. Baseball runs away. Meatag snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. The Floor runs away. Or glides away, you know. Bomb runs away. Tapey grabs a jar of fishing bait while Suitcase gets fishing gear. Knife runs away, Life Ring runs away, Magnet runs away, Spiky runs away, Soap runs away, Starfruit snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, Balloon scares Tissues away from the cornucopia, Test Tube runs away, Cammy runs away, Silver Spoon runs away, Yin Yang runs away, and Apple runs away. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Box runs away from Pickle. Tissues tries to sleep through the entire day. I cannot speak today. Candle and OJ work together for the day. Interesting pairing. Suitcase collects fruit from the tree. Starfruit discovers a river. Taco defeats Pepper in a fight but spares her life. Cammy tends to Bo's wounds. Cherries is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Goo tries to spear fish with a trident. Fan receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bro, he doesn't need explosives. Paintbrush makes a slingshot. Fair enough. Magnet explores the arena. Clover steals from Teddy Bear while she isn't looking. Clover's a menace! Bot tries to spear fish with a trident. Trophy and Meatag split up to search for resources. Nickel tends to Marshmallow's wounds. Blueberry is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Balloon hunts for other tributes. Happy bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh no! Silver Spoon tries to sleep through the entire day. Poppy hunts for other tributes. Dang, letting the corn mindset set in. Tea Kettle tries to spear fish with a trident. Apple diverts Baseball's attention and runs away. Salt is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Ha! The floor receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. He would love that. Spiky overhears Soap and Lightbulb talking in the distance. Lifering explores the arena. Doe steals from Paper while he isn't looking. Yin Yang runs away from Test Tube. Jack forces Bonesaw to kill Knife or Cheesy. He refuses to kill, so Jack kills him instead. This is in character, considering what happened last episode. Cabby sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Okay, let's go. We have 3 deaths. Microphone, Tapey, and Bonesaw. A moment of silence. Okay, let's go. Nickel, Blueberry, Bot, Test Tube, and Salt sleep in shifts. Okay, pretty interesting. Oh, Bot and Test Tube are together. Apple climbs a tree to rest. Tissues, Taco, and Teddy Bear discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. The Tea Gang! Box forces Marshmallow to kill Bomb or Clover. She decides to kill Bomb. Well, damn. I think Clover's luck saved her that time. Silver Spoon looks at the night sky. Knife and Lifering sleep in shifts. Poppy taints Cherry's food, killing him. What? Poppy! Don't take after your father. Meatag and the floor huddle for warmth. That's interesting. Pickle is awoken by nightmares. Spiky sets up camp for the night. Yin Yang, Doe, and Paintbrush discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Soap stays awake all night. Jack tries to treat his infection. Cheesy, Goo, Fan, and Trophy sleep in shifts. Interesting group. Baseball convinces Bo to snuggle with him. What? Okay, interesting. Magnet, Balloon, and Cabby sleep in shifts. Pepper and Cammy hold hands. What? Cammy, I think Pepper is into women, so I don't know. OJ climbs a tree to rest. Starfruit tries to sing himself to sleep. All I wanna do is go to a party with you. Suitcase destroys Paper's supplies while he's asleep. Candle stays awake all night, probably meditating. Tea Kettle convinces Lightbulb to snuggle with her. What? Okay. We're getting some interesting rare pairs from here. Let's proceed. Okay. Fox constructs a shack. Marshmallow tries to spear fish with a trident. Test Tube hunts for other tributes. Clover chases Salt. Jack steals from Cammy while he isn't looking. Bo, Balloon, Tissues, and Doe raid Spiky's camp while he's hunting. Pepper sprains her ankle while running away from Paintbrush. Pepper, what did you do? Baseball tries to spear fish with a trident. Silver Spoon fishes. Teddy Bear sprains her ankle while running away from Candle. Cabby fishes. Starfruit throws a knife into Suitcase's chest. What? Starfruit! What? Nickel makes a wooden spear. Magnet scares Blueberry off. Cheesy kills Apple for her supplies. Cheesy? What? The floor discovers a river. Paper is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Fan and Meatag hunt for other tributes. Soap discovers a river. Knife thinks about home. Goo camouflages himself in the bushes. Taco, Lightbulb, and Bot get into a fight. Lightbulb triumphantly kills them both. What? How did Lightbulb kill Taco and Bot? Especially Taco. What? Trophy poisons Pickle's drink. He drinks it and dies. Yin Yang, Tea Kettle, OJ, and Poppy hunt for other tributes. Okay, a note about the Trophy poisoning Pickle. What? Trophy, that is honestly in character, honestly. Lifering tries to sleep through the entire day. Okay, let's see. How many people are dead? Bomb, Cherries, Suitcase, Apple, Taco, Bot, and Pickle. Moment of silence. Right, let's carry on. Right, night 2. Baseball cries himself to sleep. Okay. Jack and Starfruit huddle for warmth. So we got Yaoi, great. Doe lets Lightbulb into his shelter. Pepper climbs a tree to rest. Balloon, Fan, Knife, and Box tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Soap taints Candle's food, killing her. What? What? Soap? I think Soap might be a menace. Cammy sets up camp for the night. Paper poisons Marshmallow's drink. She drinks it and dies. I think evil Paper came out there, guys. OJ and Magnet run into each other and decide to truce for the night. O quietly hums. Cabby, Goo, Trophy, and Nickel tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Cheesy screams for help, and Tissue screams for help. Are they screaming at each other? Salt sees a fire but stays hidden. Blueberry tries to treat his infection. Hoppy thinks about winning. Silver Spoon is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Well, he doesn't have his wife because she's dead now. Clover screams for help. Life Ring goes to sleep. Yin Yang receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Test Tube and Meatag tell stories about themselves to each other. Interesting. The floor passes out from exhaustion. Paintbrush shoots an arrow at Tea Kettle but misses and kills Spiky instead. That's crazy. Paintbrush, how do you miss? Teddy Bear attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Well, okay. Proceed. Blueberry tends to Fan's wounds. Interesting. Knife makes a wooden spear. Silver Spoon decapitates Magnet with a sword. Dang. When did he get sword skills? Teddy Bear receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Cabby and Balloon split up to search for resources. Hey, it's the final 2 of Season 3. Jack tries to spear fish with a trident. Life Ring explores the arena. Trophy questions his sanity. I mean, after you've killed people, then you probably should. Starfruit receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Poppy sprains her ankle while running away from Yin Yang. Sprains their ankle, I'm sorry. Test Tube camouflages herself in the bushes. Paper receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Meatag, Paintbrush, OJ, and Baseball raid Pepper's camp while she is hunting. Doe, Tissues, Goo, and Soap raid Clover's camp while she's hunting. Dang, y'all just hate women. Cheesy, Tea Kettle, and Lightbulb hunt for other tributes. The floor practices his archery. How? How do you hold a bow? Nickel tries to sleep through the entire day. Cammy, Bo, and Box hunt for other tributes. Damn. Salt hunts for other tributes. Okay, let's go. The deaths are Candle, Marshmallow, Spiky, and Magnet. Let's see. Okay. Proceed. Night 3. Box quietly hums. Blueberry cooks his food before putting his fire out. Knife tracks down and kills Soap. Well, she was kind of a menace. Salt receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Silver Spoon and Trophy fight Cabby and Cammy. Cabby and Cammy survive. Cammy called on the power of me phone. That's why. Floor receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Nickel, Paper, Pepper, and Teddy Bear sleep in shifts. Starfruit destroys baseball supplies while he's asleep. Tissue's trap kills OJ. What? Tissues! Jack convinces Yin Yang to snuggle with him. We're getting all the yaoi in this one. Test Tube and Clover work together to drown Metag. Cheesy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Paintbrush, Goo, Tea Kettle, and Balloon tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Wait, who would have the best one? Probably Goo. Doe cooks his food before putting his fire out. Lightbulb goes to sleep. Bo pushes Lifering off a cliff during a knife fight. Okay, interesting. Poppy is awoken by nightmares. Fan tries to sing himself to sleep. Again, all I wanna do is go to a party. A party with you. Right, let's see. Day 4. Cammy, Salt, Cheesy, and Paintbrush raid Fan's camp while he is hunting. Knife is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Lightbulb defeats Balloon in a fight but spares his life. Pepper camouflages herself in the bushes. Blueberry overhears Bo and Nickel talking in the distance. Tissues makes a wooden spear. Paper steals from Clover while she isn't looking. Jack and the Floor split up to search for resources. That's an interesting pairing. Goo overhears Tea Kettle and Yin Yang talking in the distance. Poppy stalks Cabby. Teddy Bear makes a wooden spear. Starfruit discovers a cave. Baseball, Doe, and Test Tube hunt for other tributes, while Box picks flowers. Who for? Trophy, oh wait, he's dead. Okay. See who's dead. Soap, Silver Spoon, Trophy, OJ, Metag, and Life Ring. All dead. I'm just gonna check everyone here. See how many kills. Okay. Everyone in District 1 is alive. Lightbulb has 2 kills. Painty has 1. Then, okay, Suitcase is dead. Paper has 1 kill. Marshmallow got 1 kill before she died. Bo has a kill. Knife has 1 kill. And he's the only one for District 5? Trophy also got 1 kill before he died. Cheesy got 1 kill. Soap got 1 kill. Cabby and Clover have 2 kills each. And Cammy too. What? And then everyone else is just there. Yeah, Jack has 1 kill too. And Poppy and Starfruit. Let's see. So, Cabby, Clover, Cammy, Lightbulb are all menaces. Right, let's go back. Back to the game. Nickel cries himself to sleep. The Floor and Blueberry sleep in shifts. Salt and Tea Kettle run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Knife, Starfruit, Poppy, and Goo tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Cabby, Cheesy, and Tissues sleep in shifts. Pepper thinks about home. Paper defeats Jack in a fight but spares his life. You should have killed him, Paper. You're gonna regret that. Doe loses sight of where he is. Fan, Box, Paintbrush, and Cammy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Baseball receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Balloon tends to his wounds. Test Tube climbs a tree to rest. Girl, how are you doing that? Bo bashes Clover's head against a rock several times. What? Okay, I think Bo's becoming the new menace here. And also, Clover's luck ran out. So, you know what happens now. How much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit, and people die on it. Whoa. Okay, I'm done. Teddy Bear receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Yin Yang thinks about winning. Lightbulb receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Okay, let's go. None of the bright lights are dead yet. Tissues constructs a shack. Starfruit travels to higher ground. Nickel diverts Jack's attention and runs away. Tea Kettle receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Poppy scares Salt off, probably by just existing. Paper picks flowers. Who for? Your husband's dead. Cabby tends to Paintbrush's wounds. Bo, Lightbulb, Blueberry, Balloon, and Test Tube hunt for other tributes. Box kills Cammy with his own weapon. Dang, Box! Yin Yang is pricked by thorns while picking berries. The floor receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Knife makes a wooden spear. Doe discovers a river. Teddy Bear camouflages herself in the bushes. Goo begs for Baseball to kill him. Oh no, he refuses, keeping Goo alive. Cheesy receives clean water, and Pepper receives clean water. Fan dies trying to escape the arena. No! And we didn't get any Fan Tube. I'm sad. Also, no, Fan's dead. I'm sad. Alright, the shots, Clover, Cammy, and Fan. That's the first bright light to go out, and he didn't even kill anyone. That's sad. Let's go. Okay. Night 5. Cabby, Teddy Bear, Nickel, and Box sleep in shifts. Lightbulb thinks about home. Baseball attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Salt and Starfruit hold hands. What? Okay. The rare pairs are real in this round. Pepper sets up camp for the night. Or tries to treat his infection. Poppy and Paintbrush talk about the tribute still alive. The floor stays awake all night. Test Tube is awoken by nightmares. Cheesy defeats Paper in a fight, but spares his life. O goes to sleep. Knife and Blueberry huddle for warmth. Tea Kettle begs for Goo to kill her, but he refuses, keeping Tea Kettle alive. Tissues questions his sanity. Balloon receives some fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I keep forgetting how to speak. Jack attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Yin Yang questions his sanity. Oh yeah, I've got to make a note about the test tube one. Yeah, she got awoken by nightmares because her husband died. That's why. Let's proceed. Okay, day 6. Test Tube scares Baseball off. Goo thinks about home. Nickel sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Box tends to Cheesy's wounds. Starfruit and Jack hunt for other tributes. Paintbrush receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Yin Yang chases Paper. Tea Kettle sets an explosive off, killing Poppy and Lightbulb. Guess we're getting more popcorn. And Lightbulb's dead. No! Bo goes hunting. Tissues picks flowers. Knife picks flowers. Bo searches for firewood. Blueberry searches for a water source. Cabby practices her archery. Floor injures himself. Teddy Bear thinks about home. Salt strangles Balloon with a rope. I mean, that could just pop him anyway, so yeah. Pepper dies from thirst. Wow. Proceed. We got Poppy dead, Lightbulb dead, Balloon dead, and Pepper dead. Let's carry on. Night 6. Paper tends to Bo's wounds. Cabby tries to sing herself to sleep. Nickel sets up camp for the night. Salt and Baseball fight Paintbrush and Teddy Bear. Paintbrush and Teddy Bear survive. Honestly, that makes sense. They're both, have rage issues. Or looks at the night sky. Starfruit begs for Cheesy to kill him. He refuses, keeping Starfruit alive. Box, knife, and tissue sleep in shifts. The floor receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tea kettle stays awake all night. Goo catches Yin Yang off guard and kills him. I mean, that's the only way you can kill Yin Yang, honestly. Jack looks at the night sky. Test tube looks at the night sky. Probably thinking of Fan. Blueberry receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. And let's go. Paintbrush begs for Jack to kill them. He reluctantly obliges, killing Paintbrush. No! No! Teddy Bear begs for Blueberry to kill her, but he refuses, keeping Teddy Bear alive. Cheesy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Starfruit tends to Tea Kettle's wounds. Bo, Test Tube, Knife, Cabby, and Goo hunt for other tributes. Is Test Tube the only bright light alive? I'm rooting for her. Dor injures himself. Nickel camouflages himself in the bushes. Tissues tends to the floor's wounds. Box runs away from Paper. I think evil Paper got activated again. And now we have Salt, Baseball, Yin Yang, and Paintbrush, who are dead. I'm gonna check everyone again. So now, Test Tube is the only one alive. Wait, Painty got 3 kills before they died. That's crazy. Test Tube is alive. Nickel's the only one alive. Paper is alive. Bo is alive with 2 kills. Knife has 1 kill. Box, Cheesy, 1 kill each. Tissues is 1 kill. Cabby is 2 kills. Tea Kettle, 2 kills. Goo, 1 kill. Jack and Teddy Bear are both alive, and Starfruit is alive. So, I'm rooting for Test Tube, because bias. Also, Dor and Nickel are both alive, and they have no kills, so they're the pacifists. Right, let's go. This is gonna be a long one. Okay, proceed. Jack receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Cabby tries to sing herself to sleep. The floor falls into a pit and dies. How does he do that? What? Tea Kettle bashes Bo's head in with a mace. Tea Kettle is a menace. Blueberry cooks his food before putting his fire out. Starfruit goes to sleep. Goo convinces Cheesy to snuggle with him. What? The yaoi is strong with this one. Knife convinces Box to snuggle with him. Buddy, Box is not replacing Suitcase. I'm sorry. Tissues thinks about home. Dor, Test Tube, Paper, Teddy Bear, and Nickel sleep in shifts. Interesting group. Hey! Oh, the feast. Test Tube overpowers Blueberry, killing him. Test Tube! That's my girl. Paper decides not to go to the feast. Tissues attacks Cheesy, but Cabby protects him, killing Tissues. Teddy Bear decides not to go. Knife decides not to go. Doe decides not to go. Goo decides not to go. Tea Kettle overpowers Box, killing her. Nickel decides not to go. Jack decides not to go. Starfruit decides not to go. Okay, so we have a few deaths. Let's see, day 8. Paper forces Cabby to kill Cheesy or Nickel. She decides to kill Nickel. Ow. Bo makes a wooden spear. Knife receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jack tries to sleep through the entire day. Test Tube fishes. Teddy Bear injures herself. Tea Kettle discovers a river. Goo shoots an arrow into Starfruit's head. How does he even hold a bow and arrow, let alone shoot it? I mean, he could, make hands out of himself, I think. Okay, let's go. My goodness, this is gonna be a long one. It's nearly 30 minutes. Okay, 7 cannon shots. Floor, bow, blueberry, tissues, box, nickel, and starfruit. Okay, now let's carry on. Who's left? Cheesy starts a fire. Paper cries himself to sleep. Probably missing his husband. Dough stabs Goo in the back with a trident. What? Teddy Bear and Tea Kettle fight Test Tube and Cabby. Teddy Bear and Tea Kettle survive. No, that was my winner pick. No. Jack tries to treat his infection. Knife stays awake all night. Okay, I think I'm gonna root for Knife, because I like Knife. Teddy Bear tries to sleep through the entire day. Knife discovers a river. Paper makes a slingshot. Cheesy bashes Jack's head against a rock several times. Good, you deserve it! Dough travels to higher ground. Tea Kettle accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Okay, well dang. Wait, are there any women left? Oh, wait, Teddy Bear is. Who's left? Okay, so Goo, Test Tube, Cabby, Jack, and Tea Kettle. I lost my winner pick. No. Okay, proceed. Knife better win. Dough fends Teddy Bear, Cheesy, and Paper away from his fire. Knife receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. No one died. Dough stalks Knife. Cheesy kills Paper with his own weapon. Teddy Bear camouflages herself in the bushes. She's done that a lot in these games. Okay. And Paper is dead. Oh, there's 4 left. Okay. Knife, Dough, Cheesy, and Teddy Bear tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Guys, come on. Kill each other. Cheesy receives fresh fruit. I forgot how to speak again. Cheesy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Teddy Bear scares Knife off. Dough falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Okay, well. Okay, and Dough is dead. Like, we've got one person dying. Games. Cheesy and Knife run into each other, decide to truce for the night. Teddy Bear cooks her food before putting her fire out. Okay, so no one died here. Cheesy catches Teddy Bear off guard and kills her, and then Knife dies of dysentery. 2 cannon shots, Teddy Bear and Knife. So that means the winner is Cheesy from District 6. Let's go, Cheesy. I did not expect this. Bro turned into a menace. Okay, so how many kills did Bro got 4 kills. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is the summary. I'm just gonna skip that. And the final placements of everyone. So Mike died first. So okay, Test Tube placed 9th. Cheesy won. Then yeah. Oh wait, Tea Kettle had the most kills with 6? It's probably for her own good that she died. Because that was crazy. Anyway, I am going to end it right here. Hope you guys had fun watching along with me and watching my goofy reactions. So, see you guys.